Welcome in, welcome in. Am I on the side or am I the right way? Sideways? Alright, fixed. I thought I changed that, but obviously not. Oh, that's the wrong one too. Welcome in anyway, legends. Obviously I'm on my phone. Let's hello Anna, Angelic, Justin, Gunhead, Melinda, Commodore, Mav Tyson. What is going on, legends? Sorry I am a little bit late. Been out for dinner. My Nansy's birthday. And bloody hair's all over the joint, looking like a hippie. Still haven't got a haircut. Still looking like a hippie. What's everybody up to anyhow? I'm just going to grab my drink. Oh, thank you everyone for saying happy birthday to my nan. Truth is, so my mum is actually at my nan's joint with my nan right now. So chances are they are probably watching right now. So hello mumsy, hello Nancy, love yous both. Your British accent is so cool. Cool. Hello from the US. Hello, hello, hello. I am Australian, but thank you all the same. Thank you, thank you. It was awesome. So yeah, we went out for dinner. I had um, garlic king prawns, which was absolutely beautiful. We went out for Chinese, which was amazing. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Hey, does anyone local servo sell frozen Maximus drinks? So good. Oh shit, you're on my stereo loud as. True. I think it's because I'm on my phone. I went to a school reunion tonight. My old school I went to turned 50. Damn, I never got to go to a school reunion. I wish I did. Who cut the millstones must always be envisioning cathedrals. Yeah, I don't claim to be an Oxford scholar, and I have absolutely no idea what's going on in that comment. So, I don't know. Does anyone know whether I can change? Apparently, I don't know how. I should be able to change this while I'm on live. Yeah, I have no idea. Hello, JJ. So, you ain't that dude that show. No, I am definitely not that dude. And guess what? You'll probably never say that again. Like magic, you ready? Whoosh, disappeared. What's everybody doing anyway? Anyone that I missed, I Ride, you absolute legend. Steve Jager, Colin, Eric, Anna, again, JJ, bloody legend, Justin. So, someone was telling me, and obviously I say this all the time, it's hard for me to catch every single comment, but so people were saying that I might have modded the wrong person the other day, but I said to that person, no, it is the same person. It's just that now everyone's names on YouTube comes up as their ats. So does anyone know? Because people were saying that that might have happened. I don't believe so. Hazza, what's going on, legend? Skull and Bones, what's going on? Pretty well, thank you. What is the Chaos Crew up to, anywho? If you guys notice, every time I do a live now, I say live Q&A with Biff and the Chaos Crew. Just making sure you all know that you are very involved. Biff, are you that drunk guy tonight? Nah, I'm not. So nah, not drinking tonight. Was out for dinner with my nan and that, so I opted against it. Angus, what's going on, mate? If it happened, I would call it if I watch a chat like a drongo. 100%. We've got like the best gunslinging mods in YouTube bloody universe, that's for sure. Jesus Christ loves me. Oh, thank you. How many tattoos do I have? I mean, I literally stopped counting at a point when, you know, it just becomes everywhere. But I am not completely covered. I still have so much more canvas to fill, which I definitely will be doing. Sharon Taylor, how are you, Biff? You're doing a great job. Oh, thank you, legend. What are we talking about tonight, guys? What's the topic of conversation tonight? Guys, if you are watching and you're enjoying this stream, if you could please jump down there, shoot me a like. That'd be absolutely awesome. I don't know where it is on your device, somewhere. The tattoo thing gets pretty expensive. It's very glitchy. All right, so is this glitchy for everyone? Because if it is, give me a moment. I'm at a hotel, so surely they've got internet access. Where's that little book thing? One moment. Surely they've got freaking internet. All right, there we go. All right, I'll try. Give me 1 second. If the screen goes dark, I am definitely still here. That should be better. That should be better. Is that better? What's going on? Better? Should be better now, I think. Let's go. Thank you, Tara Hogan. Absolutely, guys. If you guys are enjoying and you haven't already smashed that like, please jump down there, shoot me a subscription. Well, you can do that too if you like, but if you hit that like button, it'd be muchly appreciated. Angus says, anyone been in a hotel where the next room can't stop loving all night? Oh, 100%, heaps of times, so many times. Crazy hotel story. All right, so there was this time when I was like kind of warring with some people. And so if you guys have heard me tell my story about where one of my close friends set me up, and I had to drive to the airport as I didn't have any of those on me, and they definitely did. And I thought, where's the best place I can go to, call some people to come for some help, blah blah blah. But anyway, before that happened, so I was at the hotel, and I was at the time was a little bit concerned that my phone was bugged, right? And so I got really paranoid, and I went downstairs and I booked another room, but the room was exactly right next door to the old room, which I still had paid for. And now it was probably, so when I say I was like warring with these people, it was like definitely one of those on-site type things where if I see them, it's game on, and if they see me, it's game on. And then I remember, I don't know if you guys have done the old CD trick. So this is what I learned this when I was in prison. So if you stick a CD underneath a door, you can use it as a mirror. And so this is what I did at this time. So I was laying in my bed, and I'm not going to lie, like I wasn't sleeping because I was affected by the substance I was taking at the time, which was making my paranoia levels probably a little bit worse. But anyway, I was sitting there and I thought I heard people say my nickname right, which totally spun me out, like where I was staying, absolutely nobody. If anybody is dropping comments right now, I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the moment. If I look, I'll forget what I'm talking about. So I think I almost nearly just did forget what I was talking about. But anyway, so I thought I heard people saying my name, which was like pretty crazy. And like I didn't know if I was being paranoid or not. And so I actually called downstairs to the hotel staff to ask him if there was, because there was cameras up either end of the hallway of where my hotel was. And so I called the office I said I'd been getting nick-knocked by young kids, just to see if there was anyone on the cameras or if he could see anything. I thought if I said that, it wouldn't trigger too many red flags. And anyway, but he goes, nah, he goes, there's no kids nick-knocking your door. He goes, but there is some grown gentlemen with quite a few tattoos that just came into the lobby looking for somebody under a different name. And so I actually was using false identity, and so the name that they were using was my real name. And I was like, oh, that's weird as. I'm like, yeah, I don't know who that person is. I'm like, where are they now? And he's like, well, they just walked out of the lobby, but we just seen them on the cameras behind the hotel. And I was like, fuck, what am I going to do here? You know what I mean? I said, how many of them are there? And yeah, he told me there was about 5 or 6 of them there. And so I jumped in the elevator and I was like, I've got to get out of here. I was like, this isn't going to be my last day on the planet. Like I said, I didn't have any of them. And I was red hot at the time, and, there was reasoning why I didn't have them on me. And so basically I was, at a risk of being picked up at any time. I was on the run. And so I jumped in the elevator, and what was really funny is the elevator stopped. And when the elevator stopped, like the door opened, and just as the door closed, like I seen all of those blokes just walk around the corner, and they didn't even turn to look back at the elevator. And I seen them all walk like straight down there, and I was like, what? And then the elevator door closed, and went down to the lobby, and the dude's like, they just went upstairs. And I was like, oh yeah, no, I don't know, mate, I don't know who they are. Took off, and as you guys know, if you haven't heard this story before, I called my friend, who actually turned out to be the friend that was setting me up. And so I said to this friend, like, I need you to be where I'm going to be in 15 minutes. And they were like, yeah, no worries, no worries. So anyway, I get in a taxi and I go to meet my friend that was staying at a pretty well used hotel on Bell Street. So if you know, you know. And so when I rocked up, so this certain hotel had boom gates, right? And so when we rock up, there's the boom gate was dropped, so we couldn't get around. There was like a roundabout, and then there was another boom gate, but that pretty much saved my life. And so when the taxi stopped at the boom gate, my friend come running over and they're like, is everything all right? Like, quick, come on, let's go. And I'm like, sweet as, where are we going? And they pointed like over to a certain direction, and I looked over there, but then I peered over to the other direction. I couldn't see the car that she was talking about. And then I looked over in the other direction, and there was a yellow Bedford van with like 3 dudes sitting in the back of it, 1 dude behind the driver's seat, and like 2 dudes sitting like on the outside of it. And I was literally getting out of the taxi, and I turned around straight away and I looked at my friend and I said, what the fuck is this shit? I'm like, it's you that's been fucking setting me up this whole time. And so this was one of my female friends. I grew up with this person, trusted them. They were pretty heavy in that life. And then, yeah, so they were actually trying to stop me from getting back into the taxi. The taxi driver was freaking out. And so they were trying to stop me from getting back in the taxi. And so, yeah, in times like this, I wish, if anyone's, there's a lot of people that watch this that are from my area, and this person is a very well-known female. But anyway, so they were trying to stop me from getting back in the door. And yeah, I got back in the door, said to the taxi driver, just reverse and go. And so anyway, we're driving on our way to the airport. And when I'm on my way to the airport, remember I said my phone was definitely hacked. So I'm trying to get into my phone, and every single time I tried to open something, it was just getting like clicked out of it. And so everything was getting closed. Phone numbers and stuff were getting deleted. And so this was only about 18 months after I'd done my 9-year sentence. So I knew nothing about phones getting hacked, phones getting remotely hacked. Like, I knew nothing about it. And so as it turns out, is when I went to my friend's house that earlier on, and remember I said it's my friend that's been setting me up this whole time. So my phone was going dead, and I said I needed a charger. And so I was, like I said, freshly out from doing 9 years. I knew nothing about this technology. And so I didn't know that me plugging my phone into the laptop was essentially giving them access to my phone. And I didn't know. And so this is what was going on right in front of me. And I was that like fresh. I just didn't know that all this stuff went on. And so anyway, when I'm driving to the airport, like, I'm trying to call people for backup. Like, I was like, I'm about to get friggin' taken out. There's like, 6 heavies on me, and they're in some cars that they're not playing games in. And so anyway, when we're driving to the airport, so I had 3 cars on me the whole time. And so obviously the Bedford van had trouble keeping up with us, but the other 2 cars were keeping up with us the whole time. And so, like, I'm looking at them, like, giving them, like, I'll say threats, do you know what I mean? Saying, like, when we stop, you know what I mean? Like, it's game on. And I had my friends that were on the way. So my friends were going to the airport to meet me. And so you guys are probably thinking, why the airport? Why the airport? Well, because I knew that they weren't going to pull their, firepower out to use anywhere in that airport area. And so that was my thought process behind going to the airport. And true story, you can actually, my mum's in the chat right now, I'm pretty sure. So I called my mum, and I got my mum to book me a ticket, and because I was, like I said, I was dodgy as about my phone, and I said to do it all off the phone, blah blah blah. And then anyway, so but for whatever reason, I missed that flight, and so I was stuck at that airport. And yeah, so at this time I'm getting messages off my friend. He's saying, don't get on that plane, don't get on that plane, I'm nearly at the airport, I'm nearly at the airport. And so when I'm at the airport though, so like I'm standing so I can see, if you guys know where the international terminal is at the airport, it's the upper deck. And then anyway, so I'm seeing these cars kept driving around, parking back up, and I'm standing right where I can see them, and they can see that I'm looking at them. And I'm just thinking, you fucking idiots, like, you're dead set doing circles and fucking, you know, people can say what they want about that scenario, but I'm telling you, if you've ever been in that situation, and you know fucking that that if you know that something's about to happen, I think that was a fucking brilliant idea, and it actually set the whole like events, and it threw it way out of whack. And so I have got the end of this video on my page. So if you search up, if you just search up airport, you'll be able to find that video in my comment section. So sorry if I've missed 100,000 comments like I have, but yeah, crazy. That's a crazy hotel story. Or another time, I got a $16,000 bill because I thought that my hotel was being bugged, and I literally ripped off every architrave. I ripped off all the carpet right around the edges, and yeah, silly shit. Can you repeat that? Yeah. What state was this in? I'm in Sydney. So I'm from Victoria. Have I stayed at the Pentridge Motel yet? I haven't actually. I've been asked that a few times. How are you, Rhonda? Yeah, no, I knew you were joking. So yeah, that's one of the crazy attempts that I've had on my look. Hey, Commodores, you bloody legend! A little something to show that anyone from prison can walk out and change for the good. I retired from crime after my passed away on Mother's Day 2001 when I was in custody. Love you all. Hey, straight back, love to you, my friend, and rest in peace. I think you meant maybe your mother. It didn't say there, so but I'm pretty sure that's what you meant. So rest in peace. Boy, happy days, you bloody legend. Hey guys, holy cow, I doubt you had a dull day in your life. So, you know, I've had this conversation with other YouTubers, and they say that, you know, prison and crime channels have a shelf life and stuff like that. But I'm like, no, they really don't. I'm like, when you lived that life to that extent for over 20 years, 25 years, then, and you live that life every single day of your life, then, you know, there would never ever be a time, like I would literally be telling stories for the next 10 years. Yeah, so it's crazy. And like, you know, I often talk to my mum about this all the time, and we talk about all the crazy shit that I've been through, and like, I have been stabbed 7 times, I have been shot. You know, statistically I should not be here to tell my story, but I am. But yeah. Biff, you know the Perry Bolt family? Are they two different families? Like, I know... Oh, no. Nah, like... Yeah, I don't think so. Like, I know people that have those names singly, but yeah. Hey, yeah. I was about to say, JJ, that that's all good. Papa Green Fingers, all good. Hey, the mods are on fire tonight. What about that? The gunslingers from the west. Your stories are like battle stories. I mean, yeah, I've got a few too. It's not something that I'm proud of, but like, it is what it is. And, you know, had I not lived all those things in my life, I wouldn't be the person I am today. So, yeah. It's all good. It's all good, Jess. It happens. Oi, what's going on, Wazza? Oh, check out Wazza's name. Wazza the Chaos Crew. How mad's that? Douche. Bluetooth at legend. Where's Tex? He's lost a horse yesterday. I hope he's doing okay. True. Oi, Cyborg. Yeah, I hope he's alright. Face tats, that's a choice. Yeah, look, it was a stupid choice. Look, the only tats that I've got that I regret is this tattoo here. I've thought about taking it off multiple times, but that's about it. I don't regret any of my other tattoos. Yeah. Cyborg, you bloody legend. I think I said hello if I didn't. Cyborg, you bloody legend. You can remove tats, yeah, 100%. But I don't know. Like I said, it's like, it's a reminder for me. Do you know what I mean? It's a reminder of, it's a reminder of how I used to live, if that makes sense. Night, Mark. Was all your time served in New South Wales prisons? No. All my time was served in Victorian prisons. And I haven't. So my last sentence, I was released in 2021. So if anyone ever has any comments deleted and you don't understand why, it's just because the moderators understand like what happens with certain comments, and certain comments, like even though unintentionally, can still have an effect on our page. So if comments are taken down and you don't believe that you did anything, just try word it in a different way. It usually helps, you know. Oi, Matthew Aitken, bloody legend, Matthew Aitken. Oh wow, that was really hard to read like that. Biff has retired from crime. I have 100% retired from crime. Reminds me of the times gone by. things were full on in the 90s, but these new pricks are next level, not in a good way. Good to see a bloke who isn't afraid to say shit how it is. Hey, thank you, the Benz. But yeah, this is the truth, and I say that exactly how you just said it. So like it was crazy in my time, from the start of my time to my very last time. But these new crooks are a whole different level, and when there's that much like Persian rugs getting around the prison, then the place is going to be a fucking powder keg always. Just got back from the bush, back to the crew, that's all. Marv, ripping lips. That's a mad name. Oi, MJs, what's going on, legend? I actually did. I did just see that, Gunhead. I did just see that, and I will check it out. Do you know? Do you know Matty Holt from back in the day? His dad owned Crazy Horse Strip Club in the city. Nah, I can't say I did. Needing a bush trip to reset yourself? Yeah, look, I think I'm pretty much the same. I love a good bush reset. All right, hang on. I might be able to rectify this situation right now. I'll grab my other phone. Just watch your Desi update yesterday, Biff. I got a laugh of the local interviews. I know. How crazy is that? So yeah, the bloke that I did the reaction on actually contacted me today. Um, I said that was actually the whole video. If you guys have a look, I'll put a link to FF News, which is called Filmy Fridays is their name. Actually, a bunch of funny legends, and that whole video that I done a reaction on was quite funny. Although the interviews that they did on there just blew my mind. But yeah, like I said, we are going up there. Yeah, watch this space. Like I said, Mumsy's going home on Friday, and so obviously my mum's been here for the last few weeks, and obviously family first, been doing all the family stuff, and so that's why I haven't got out there yet. But like I said, yeah, we're in a new world of the Chaos Chronicles now, where I have no restrictions. So, all right, 1 second, I'll just grab my phone. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. What happened? How have I hope I haven't confused anyone. But it's all right. If anyone's confused, it's because of the Eastern Fire Front. But it doesn't matter when you've got dual copper coiled, Teflon coated, double pump and crusted thrusters. So I wouldn't even worry about it if you don't know what I'm talking about, because you know, nobody knows how a posi track rear end works on a Plymouth. So, yeah. Sorry. Had to do it. It's tripper time out night tonight. It's a full moon tonight, true. Not sure if I was with you. How do you mean? Yeah, the double pump and crusted thrusters. That's what happens. Because they are dual Teflon coated, dual copper coiled posi track rear ends. How many people have you had in your live stream at once, Biff? So on YouTube, I believe my greatest YouTube is, I think it was 300 and something. I can't remember the exact number. Maybe a little bit higher. Might have got into the fours actually, but yeah, I generally have somewhere between 60 and 160. It's hard to say. Hey, Lisa, you bloody legend. Find a bloody membership. Douche, Bluetooth it. Do you reckon I should shave my moustache off? Honest question. Tell you what, the lighting is not the best in here. See if I can rectify that. Actually, that's what I was doing, gunhead. Grow a beard. Leave the mo for God's sake. No, it's Movember. True, I can't grow a beard. You know what? If I could grow a beard, I would grow one. Maybe I should just tattoo the other side of my face and then that'll look like a beard. What do you reckon, Mum, if you're watching? If Mum was here, I'd probably get up. No more tattoos on your face, you told me. Yep. Oh, yeah. You 50k by... I hope so. Been trying my absolute hardest. Fuck, I've been fucking speaking great England. Alright, guys. Alright. There is ladies in the chat. I regret the last time I shaved my beard. Yeah, look, I don't think I will. I love my mo. I might grow some handlebars, but what do you reckon? In honour of the late Chopper Reed. Haven't watched for a while. You've bunged on the pork. Oh, I'm actually losing weight. I hope. Oh my God. That wasn't soul crushing. Nah, just joking. But am I? Oh my God. Lisa, Liam gone global. What is this? This is a live stream. Your mo is your look, true? I still think you're beautiful, Biff. Thank you, Boof. Thank you, Gunny. What did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, it was me, you bloody legend. Thank you for buying a membership. Absolute legend. Are those Zenai glasses? I don't even know what that means. Zenai. Blue screen? Are they blue screen glasses? I think you're carrying fluid a bit, Biff. Hard life like me. Check with your doctor. You know what? So I did see that comment that you said before, and so in me saying that you weren't doing any comments wrong, I forgot to answer that. So yeah, that is something that I definitely want to. Yeah, I feel like yeah, maybe. But so because I've got multiple sclerosis, like sometimes like I do have flare-ups like that. Oi, Luke Hamilton, you bloody legend. More famous than the meteorite display now, bro. True. Doge. Oh, that's the maddest comment ever. So if you guys know, in bloody Cranbourne, there's these meteorite displays there that are like actual size meteorites that aren't real meteorites, but they are like replicas. And that's a mad comment. Oi, thank you, bro. So I actually went to high school. Me and my legend friend, Mr. Hamilton. Everybody always has multiple sclerosis. Why can't you just have a single sclerosis? I know. I said, do you know what? I said the same thing to the doctor. I did. Oh. You seem like a decent bloke. You should look into working with young lads. That said, the filth probably wouldn't like truth intruding on the lies, bro. Yeah, well, look, do you know what? That's obviously something that I would like to do. I've spoke about doing this in the past. I did used to do the schools program when I was at MRC, which is where troubled VCE kids and kids from VCAL, like from TAFE and stuff, come in and yeah, you talk to them about prison and try and it's kind of like a scared straight, but it really wasn't like that. It was just mainly questions and explaining what prison was really like. So can I just say to the mods, and I'm not saying that anyone has done this, I'm just like for future. So unless someone writes something super offensive to anyone in the chat, including anyone that's in the chat, myself or anyone, yeah, just put them in timeout. Don't delete them straight away, and then yeah, if they come back and do it again, well, bon voyage. Can we assemble like Voltron? True. So some people might not. Actually, everyone's got to know who Voltron is. Upside nay, legend. Him and a couple other boys are toffs, and I've been struggling. They've kept me going. That's all. David King. The mods are cool, awesome. They think like you, Biff. 100%. It's mad. I love it. It's really good actually. Autobots transform and roll out. I'm off to Western Plains on Friday to visit your little bro. Oh yeah, mad. Well, I mean, how long's your little bro got to go? And how's he finding Western Plains? Brand spanking new prison, that one. I haven't been in timeout since I was 11 years old. Yeah, so that's just what it's actually called. So it's like you can say like put the user in timeout, you know. See the meth lab that caught on fire here 4 days ago in Southport? Nah, I didn't actually. Nah. You just got asked to go to South Africa. What do you mean? Did I? G'day, Biff. Greetings from the Wild West. Yeah. Laugh more, have a laugh. More message, or you live more. Algorithm will like you. Chrissy of the Divinals fought hard, got better since then. Hey, how good! I loved the Divinals. It's because there's a fine line between pleasure and pain. Remember, wait, what did I do? Remember back in the 1980s there was two versions of Voltron. One was a bunch of smaller cars and vehicles that made the big robot, and then there was Voltron that was about 5 robot cats. Yeah, no, 100%. Oi, JD Float, you bloody legend. Just a question, wanna live for 100 years? I don't know. I think everybody wants to live for as long as they can. I think that came out wrong. Drunk fingers. No, all good. This 1 year into a 5 year he's 1 year into a 5-year sentence. He's in the IDS unit. Oh yeah. Hey, look, if you want to be, sometimes the IDS units, like they've definitely got, so IDS, I believe, stands for intellectually disabled someone, and so yeah, there's a lot more privileges in those units. Oh, he moved from PPP. You have to be bad if you're gonna live that long. All the good ones still young. True, 100%. Oh, thanks for the forehead comment. Yep, the good ones die young. Willie Nelson's still kicking, 100%. Wait, is Keith Richards still alive? What's worst, older or newer prisons? Oh, definitely the older ones. You know, new prisons, less, like, I mean, it depends, like they're definitely more dangerous, and people would find them more scary. There's like more blind spots, it's just totally different. Nah, not happening. Give me a second. Morning. Dick Van Dyke is my favourite actor. Damn. That's going way back. Keith is wondering what the world will be like after he buries his kids. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oi, chillin', bloody legend for freaking gifting memberships, you bloody legend. Wait. Yeah, thank you, chillin' it, you absolute legend. Chillin' with guitar. I watched the Pauline's press conference. What's your thoughts on the... So, I didn't see it. So, JJ was telling me about it today or yesterday, so I still haven't seen it. Give me a moment. Actually, Gunhead, I'm going to have a look right now. Alright, give me a sec, guys. I can't see the comments. Just, why? I just watched a video on the docks, but that's not good. They didn't know they were lefties. I know she's from Byron Bay, so that makes sense. Gunhead, it's more for information, I don't think. Yep. No worries. It will stay in house. Dick Van Dyke was awesome, but look up Nicky Van Dyke and Joe Van Dyke, insane surfers from my hometown, Phillip Island. Oh, bullshit. No way. What, are they related? Are they related? Hang on. It's open. Oh. There's my beautiful mumsy.
Oh, I don't want to see, please.
Well.
Sorry you've had no drink, I did.
I had to go to the supermarket, the servo.
Sorry.
No, it's alright.
And you know it's not.
Everyone's saying hello, Mumsy.
Hello, everyone.
Mumsy's shy. Alright, Mum, I'll hand the live over to you.
Yeah.
Look at all the love in the chat, Mum. Mumsy was already on cam years ago on a haunted mission. Yep. You know what? It was one of the only times I could get my mum to go on camera was when we were doing, Mum loves doing the ghost hunting. And so I used to take Mum a fair bit actually. So actually travelled with Mum doing ghost hunting. So took Mum over to Tasmania and yeah, we went to the Hobart Convict Penitentiary. We went to, where was that jail we slept in that night, Mum? Launceston? Yeah, we stayed in the old Launceston jail, which is like literally had like 5 rooms in it. It was tiny, but it was a 2-story building. But yeah, Mumsy loves it. Oh, good night, Chris, you legend. Was, oh, it's alright, I'll wait until after. And that's what happened before. And Biff, your mum's a lot nicer than mine was. She was evil incarnate. Did I say that right, that last word? Gunhead, correct. Yeah, so sorry. So Jess, we'll be going live with Jess tomorrow night. Jess we'll be going live with Jess tomorrow night. What's doing, Biff and Legends? I just got to the airport playing Aussie. Drew?
Is that yours too?
Yep. I bought two. One each.
I won't have it, but thank you. You can have it tomorrow. I bought donuts and stuff from Nana.
Oh, you bought donuts?
From Nana.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've still got plenty of... Hey, the good thing about the restaurant that we went for dinner, they let us take home a doggy bag. Yeah, this is live. This is live. Kevin T.
We have chocolates and lollies from Nana too.
Oh, yeah, we got chocolates and lollies from Nanny. Nanny.
Is there a microwave here?
Yeah. Is there what? A microwave, yeah, but...
Oh. I was going to put my egg back in for 2
Yeah,
minutes.
I'll just move it over there. Oh.
If you can.
Oh.
No, it's alright, don't worry.
Yeah, hang on.
Just do it before you come to bed.
No, it's alright. Just give me a second.
Alright, just whenever you do it. Wait there, I'll put it away.
Alright. Give me a second. Sorry. Figured out that was probably rude. How long do you jazz it up in there for, Mumsy? Sorry, I'm just trying to heat me mum's heat pack up for her. How long do you put it in for? How long do you put it in for?
2 minutes. I'm going to get dressed behind.
You probably should better take her in the bathroom. Oh yeah. Yeah, just because you're on cam doesn't mean you can get out of modding. I expect you to wear your uniform and be 15 minutes early and no talking during work time. Legendary. So did you hear that, Jess? So Mum said that she's got a present for you from Nan, from my Nan.
Does it look like it? What's going on?
G'day, Scotland. What's going on in Scotland? Jess said, oh, but it's her birthday. She's so sweet. Little Hazy, what's going on? Pardon? Oh yeah, good, thank you. Hey Biff, can you swear in Indian? No, I can't. Durka. Rain, mate. Rain is going on in Scotland. All right, one moment. Yeah, Mum.
It's on 3, so.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. This is because Mum doesn't like being on camera, so.
Thank you.
Please no. Yeah, nah. When I was 10, I was at my nana's house and found her chocolate stash. Was it chocolate? No. Oh no, what was it? Was it Laxettes? Oh my god, I fell victim to this myself in my lifetime. Mum's actually pissing herself laughing, if you can hear. I just found a bag of fizzy worms. Oh, love them. Yep, they were Laxettes. What kid didn't? So I had the same thing happen, but it was so my friend had this like whatever reverse laxatives are called. So when you're very like when you've got the runs and stuff. So this stuff was strawberry flavored, and one day I was staying at his house, and he gave me this stuff as ice cream topping, ice cream topping. Oh mate, and I just kept going back for more and more and more, and I'll tell you what, that blocked me up. End of story. My nans thought I was going to get the dog treats when they look like chocolate when I was a kid. True. How does a bloke answer another comment without upsetting your life? Sorry, bro, I'm learning. So, yeah, I guess yeah, we'll just like fucking super positive in here and just try and keep it 100% all the time. Generally, if somebody is like disrespecting someone or something like that in the chat, our mods will definitely be straight onto it, but sometimes it can be hard to get a point across in the chat when there's a lot of people in the chat because there's a lot of comments. So what I generally say is like just continue to ask your question. You don't have to spam it, but what I say to people as well, if you've got an important question that you want me to read, the capital letters tend to stand out a little bit more if you want to type all in capitals and stuff like that. I started at my mate's in Dookie and we went out to the pub and went back to his place, and one of the guys ate the pies in the fridge shed, but they were dog pies. Oh no. Damn. Hey, I didn't know you were way out that way. Good area. It's also the name of a Green Day album. Just saying. What's going on, Dan Kenner? Love the Kenner. Are you Maori, Dan? I think I asked you this. It's an Aussie accent. Yeah, I've definitely got an Aussie accent. Are you streaming from? I know. What is going on with that? Yeah, I know, but like, look at the quality of it. It just looks dodgy. Give me a second. I'm streaming from a potato. I love it. I love it. Is that a bit better? I think it's because the light's right there, actually. Maybe. I don't know. It's only online confession I have. Biff, listen to your mum, it's all good. Am I South African? Yep, I live in Johannesburg. I'm actually going live from Johannesburg right now, and um, I like it here. And sometimes I play soccer. Um, I've got my friends, and we're all members of the 26 gang in prison. Yes, I am South African. Um, you can call me Daryl. My friends call me Daryl, or John. That's Kiwi. Sorry. From Joanne. Look, I don't claim to be able to do accents. I just tried my best South African, but yeah, probably did. But let's be honest, a South African accent is definitely an Australian crossed with a New Zealander. Like that's my whole life. That's how I see the South African accent. Is definitely that's what it is. What's going on? So, I actually just caught a three-eyed fish from my local fishing hole, Springfield. So yeah, it just came on here. You just missed it. So, if you watch this live back to the start, you'll see where I caught the fish. And obviously, my name's I'm like Rex Hunt, so I always throw them back.
You're gonna love these curtains.
Can you speak Afrikaans? Oh, what's that movie called? Like, so in my head, I'm just thinking of that movie Power of One. Yibbida yibbida. Man, Rex Hunt, not silly. Tunt. Well, you'll definitely catch plenty of Kiwis at Springfield Lake. Yep. I mean, I watched a documentary about how Australian accent is basically impossible for a foreigner to do. It is funny though when you hear people try and do. I actually cannot deal with this like
We
camera.
say we twang and we don't.
I think that's what it is. Bam. 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 Is that better? I think it looks better.
Extra pillows, no extra blankets, no wardrobe.
Drew. Yeah, that's what it sounds like when people like, Americans or whatever try and do the Australian accent. It always sounds like the South African one. I saw Jen today wearing a short dress, made me think he's got balls. But stop! Don't bloody Google Gemini me. Oh, so you know what? I actually gave myself a reminder to do that, Kinner, but I didn't. Give me a second. I'll see what I can. I'll have to obviously not be able to have sound on, or I'll probably get a copyright. But yeah, I actually I'm gonna look right now, and I'm gonna put it in my I'm gonna put it in my watch later. So I'm gonna put it in my playlist, so I'll watch it later. Oh, that's what I was doing. Alrighty. Righto. Oh, that's right. I swear to God, sometimes ADHD is a blessing and a curse at the same time. I get sidetracked so easy, it is crazy. Alright, I've just chucked it in me watch later. So I'll suss it out. You can't lie from a potato. That was the best comment I've heard all night. Time for a coffee grinder. True. It's hard. When I'm out and about, we don't do coffee grinders. I just do oink J's, Ubi days. You know, a little bit of. Wazza, the only Wazza I've met was an alien. Well, I think it probably is like coffee grinder time, to be honest. Biff, I'm going bush for 3 days in the high country, so I probably won't see you till Monday. All right, legend. Absolute legend. You going up there? That's mad. I'm actually heading up that way over the next few days as well. What's everyone else doing over the weekend? Chop chop 420 like every 4 minutes and 20 seconds. When Oscar Pistorius said he wanted to be just like able-bodied athletes, who knew he meant O.J. Simpson? Oh, that is gold. That is a banging joke. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Whereabouts up there are you going? Whereabouts up there are you going? Wait, I see my surgeon on Tuesday, so hopefully be out of this sling finally. Good luck, Steve. How was that dude, Oscar? How was that dude? Oh, that's and to only get 7 years as well for that. Fuck.
Bloody doing smoking in the bedroom.
Hey?
So what are you doing smoking in the bedroom?
Well, you can't tell. Cyborg is going to get a beef Wellington from Lee and Gaffer. He's been telling us for 2 days. That's mad. I actually tried a beef Wellington joke at dinner tonight. It just didn't go well. In my head, it sounded so good, but then when it came out of my mouth, it didn't sound that way. But the chef is locked up. Yes, definitely. Good luck tomorrow, Angelic. It's funny. Can I get chicken? Chicken Wellington. I miss Swanee teriyaki nuggets. Cyborg is actually going back to his hometown to talk to people. That's mad. Did you meet any of the stockos inside? No, I didn't. So them dudes, I'm not sure. I don't think they got locked up in Victoria, but I'm pretty sure they got locked up after my last sentence anyway. So for all of yous that know, will know what I'm saying in this message. So see the way that I'm doing my live today, how it's this way, longer on a phone and not on my screen. This is why we have so many bridge dwellers tonight. Sister suckers. Oh yeah, I'm heading up that way over the next few days as well, Cyborg. Not so much Lee and Gather, but I'm gonna go to Paul Punker. So Jess and I are gonna go there and check it out. So I was gonna go there with Mumsy. Me and Mumsy were gonna go there. Mums was gonna stay for another week, but she's got to go back for some treatment. So yeah, we're gonna go up there, Jess and I, sometime over the next few days, next week. Road trip, let's go. I can't wait. Actually, I think it's going to be good, and plus there's a few other things that you'll get a surprise view from when we're up that way. Yeah, just a surprise. How does that bring in a different audience, Biff? So a lot of people will refuse to watch a live that is like, so when I do a live on my PC, you're only seeing much of my live on your screen, like right across the middle like that. When you do a live from your phone, more people are watching the live from their phone, if that makes sense. So that's why you get more. And so I actually thought that the video, my last live video,
My phone's different.
yeah,
I'm wondering what's going on.
yeah, it's because, so if anyone's wondering, it's because I'm going live from my phone tonight, and so I did and go live horizontally, but for some reason it keeps putting me like this. So where am I from? Victoria, Australia.
It's the one for 9:30.
Pardon?
It's the one for 9:30.
I still can't hear you.
I'll send the one for 9:30.
Okay, yep. Because I've got the fan on here, Mum, I can't hear. Lucky the mod squad, 100% JJ. The mod squad's always on fire. I love it. It's good. Got the quickest hands in the West here in friggin' the mod squad. Your mate Lex Pierce and one of the Pettingills were living there. I also saw Kay Nesbitt in Wonthaggi. No way. Yeah, I haven't seen the friggin' heat MS. Oh, how fucked is it, man? And it's like, yeah, I don't know. I notice it like at the start of summer, I get like a lot of flare-ups because when it goes from cold weather to hot weather. Yeah. The day Aaron Patterson was sentenced, me and my son went to Kings Creek Hotel. His mum came along for dinner. His mum ordered something with beef, and Jackson said out loud, "Mum, don't want death cab mushrooms." Oh man, oi, Jack, that's mad. That's mad. So the way so so my son's name is Ryder. He doesn't have a middle name, so my son's name is first name. Everyone thinks my son's middle name is Jackson, but it's so my son's first name is Ryder Jackson, and so his the Jackson part is spelled Jack's son, so Jaxson. Ryder Jackson. I love that name, and my I can't even say. So another one of my child has two names as well, but I can't even say it. Good on him. Grandson is named Jackson. Oh yeah, mad. Do you see that Underworld Bill and Big Cash are beefing? They want to box each other. Any thoughts? Yeah, look, I mean, like for me, I think that if two blokes want to sort out a beef or whatever they've got going on in a ring and not sorting it out on the streets, well, I'm all for that, you know. Yeah, I just think that, yeah, I'm all for people keeping it out of the street. I'll just leave it at that. Oh yeah, they call mods Jannies or janitors. Oh yeah, true. Victor Pierce's mum still lives at Venus Bay. Still lives at Venus Bay. I did, obviously, the real Victor is not alive. I'm not saying you're not related, but, yeah, I did watch an interview that, Kath did. The last interview that she did was from a park bench in, Venus Bay. Best Aussie crime docos. I'll tell you what. So, there's a lot that, so I like the Tough Nut series. I think that like there's a lot of the Aussie crooks that aren't really like mentioned in other books and stuff like that, and other docos. So I think the Tough Nuts are pretty good. Um, um, oh God. Hi Victor, I went to your funeral. Police under. Oi, Night Luke, you bloody legend. How do you find James Phelps? I have no idea. So yeah, Ivan actually. So as a matter of fact, one of our awesome Chaos crew members reached out to me the other day. I won't say your name because you reached out to me privately and said that I can have their whole crime book, and so sent me a photo of all these crime books and asked me if I wanted them, and I was like, yeah, bloody oath, thank you, legend. Yeah, so it was good today. Just was good. Got to see. Oh, it was really good. So we had a surprise visit from my mum's cousin. Turned up. That was pretty cool, wasn't it, Mum?
That's awesome.
You should have seen my mum's face when she was like a little kid again. She's like, oh, because like she turned around. She goes, Leif, my favourite cousin's here. It was really cute, actually. I built a house across the road from Kath Pettingill in Venus Bay. Her son Lex came over asking, do I know who his bro is? Yeah, he's in the ground. Drew, why would you say that to people?
You drove away from St. Albans this evening.
I know. How crazy. Yeah, so we are far away on the total opposite end of Victoria that I usually live on, and so my mum's cousin came from another end of Victoria all the way to visit today, so that was awesome. The Postcard Bandit book is one of the best, 100%. So there's two. There's one called No Fixed Address, and the other one is called I think it's like No Place of Abode or something like that. No Place of Abode. I think that's what, but yeah. So I actually done a fair bit of time with the Postcard Bandit's younger co-offender who's actually a couple of years older than me, but he was younger at the time. The one that actually helped him escape from Queensland prison. So I was one of my very good friends in prison. I'm gonna have some of that Chinese mumsy moos. Oh, is it? I didn't know that. I didn't know what. Well, lucky they've got forks, or we wouldn't have been able to eat it. What have we got? Well,
donuts, biscuits.
Chips and lollies.
Yeah.
We're having a bloody... My bloody nan sent a smorgasbord back with me mum. Tough Nuts, Families of Crime, a couple others too. Yeah, so give me a sec. The light's going to go dodgy again for a sec, but I'll tell you another couple of good ones. It was very hard for me not to say something then. I have absolute control. I was going to give you some awesome Australian crime YouTubers. Australian Outlaw, that's a good one too, actually. There's another one, I'm pretty sure it's just called Australian Crime or something like that, and that's a pretty good one. I'm absolutely certain that that is what it's called. Oh shit. Hey, what's up, smart boy? Dislike, like, it's all the same. Super crisp. Is that better now? Boy, look at the size of these freaking... This is actually a small one. Look at these king prawns. Garlic king prawn. I hope you guys don't mind me eating. I'm trying not to. You bringing some at home with you? It might not last that long if I'm honest. Do you still like your neck tattoos or regret? So, all my neck tattoos, so were done at the same time, except for like the fill stuff that I got around here. But like, you know, as you know, a black rose represents death, you know, and so on the back of my neck, you've probably never seen this actually. So on the back of my neck, I have my son's name. That, wait, can you see that? Can you see that, Mum?
I can't see anything from right here.
On the camera.
I don't have it on.
Oh.
Because I can hear you.
Yeah, anyway. It goes right around, but
I did have it. Like I had it before.
you read my boxing true crime books, Biff. Which ones? Wait, I'm confused. It's not hard to do though, if I'm honest, to confuse me. Yeah, so just a heads up to all the mods. So this is what it'll be like. You know, last time we were like, why was there so many bridge dwellers tonight? And so this is why. When I'm doing a live from my phone, that's why. The other night was actually worse. Yeah. Oh, MJ's full SAS level mods here. I meant, have you read any boxing true crime books? No, I can't say I have. I can't say I have. I've read so many Victorian, like Australian crime books. As you guys know, reading's like one of the only friggin' real freedoms you have in prison. And there was a time when you were allowed to have any crime books. And then it wasn't until they done I think it was around 2008 and 2009, they put a ban on the Underbelly series because of what was going on with Mockbell. So they took all the books. They took all our true crime books as well. I'm the same. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go put my other glasses on. Yeah, I'm very much the same. Yeah, my eyes are bad in the dark. Righto, what are we talking about now? So I will, I don't know what the exact time is now, but it says I've been going live for an hour and 38 minutes and 51 seconds. So, but when, so I'll go live for another 22 minutes or 21 minutes and then I'll jump off. Mumsy's going to try and get some sleep and we'll be out of here tomorrow. But, yeah, so also, I forgot to, I didn't do my Desi Freeman update today because I found a little bit more information that needed to be added to that video. So that'll be put out tomorrow night at 7 p.m. What else? Yeah, that's about it. 11:10 in Hastings, Victoria. Damn, so close to being 11:11. What made your mum go to Queensland to live, or is she from there? So when I was locked up, my brother was locked up as well, and so my sister had moved interstate, and so my mum was basically left in Victoria by herself. My nan. So my mum's mum moved interstate, and so my mum moved interstate to go there and after my nan while we were in prison, and yeah, so that she went up there to go look after my nan. My nan actually moved back to Victoria, and my mum stayed up there. She just loves it up there, and she's got a really, really good spot up there. Pardon?
That's what I came back to visit with.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so, and also, might I say, my mum, still living in Queensland, still managed to visit me, like, at least, like, once a month, which was crazy. Mum had to come all the way down here, fly down, hire a car and everything, just to come and visit myself and my brother. So, I was at Port Phillip at the time, my brother was at Barwon, which made it hard. It meant that my mum had to do two visits on the same day. Some days we couldn't book visits on the same day, so my mum would have to do more visits. And crazy. Zeus is sitting again. Early morning Mighty Mouse. I want to move to Stanthorpe. Am I saying that right? Is that Stanthorpe or Stanhope? Pardon? Oh, is it? A mother's love is so precious. 100%. Can't beat it. I say it all the time. My mum is my measure, and that's how I measure my life, you know. And my mum's actually my superhero. True story. No worries, Mumsy. I love ya. Stanthorpe is near Texas in Queensland. Oh yeah, nice. Spins people out when you say that. A lot of people wouldn't even know that there is a Texas in Queensland.
There's Miami, there's Palm Beach, there's heaps.
What's that in the chat before? What's that, brother? JD Floats. I have other thoughts on my mum. I'm not lucky. Look, and you know what? Like, when people tell me that they had, you know, not so much luck with their mums, it's sad for me, you know. But I guess I was kind of a little the other way with my dad, you know. And Jess says, Mum, you're a Wonder Woman times 100. Just accept it and use YouTube logged out. Hey Biff, what's your email? I'll email you a poem I wrote and read at your mum's funeral. Oh yeah, mad. So my email is this. Anyone that's wanting to send me an email, actually I'm sure one of the awesome mods, because they're absolute legends, will chuck it up on the my email up on the screen and I will pin it. But my email is bigbiffsgaming@gmail.com. One word, BIGBIFFSGAMING. Thank you, Gunhead. Absolute legend. So that is my email that's pinned down there. Rainy or Starbucks? What's the coffee shop up near your place called? Zarafas. That's so, like, I generally don't go out and buy coffee for myself. But like, if I have enjoyed a coffee shop that is, I like Zarafas. I don't know, do we have them here in Victoria, Mum?
No.
Alright, so we don't have them here in Victoria, they're only in Queensland maybe. I don't know, other states, I don't know. Just Queensland. Am I... oh, he's just really going with it. Just really wants to know if I'm going to get some sleep. Have a good night, everyone. Catch Biff. Night, Anna. Douche, Bluetooth at Legend. My son, who is in cost film on Netflix, is 18 and always says it. True. I worked as a admin and ran VPNs for about 8 years. What are you talking about? It is built on OpenSSL. Oh yeah, so yeah, somebody that really knows what they're talking about when it comes to PCs and all the mechanics behind all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Gunhead knows what he's talking about there. Zarafas is, though, only good chain coffee place, to be honest. Yeah, so I've had coffees, like, I generally only get coffee when I'm with my mum or if I'm out with Jess and Jess gets a coffee. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink hot drinks at all. Better off going local in Melbourne. You have a way better mum and pop ones. Is our Jamie from Joe Rogan? True. Damn. Oh, shit. Discombobulated conversation. Oh. Yeah. You gotta just go with it. Just go with the flow of the friggin' bridge dwelling friggin' trolleys. On you, ball bearing. So yeah, absolute legend of a fucking man, that guy. Pretty well known name in that field. Chaos Chronicles, we going to have some fun with the crew tomorrow night or what? Don't we always? You gotta go with the waves life gives ya. Thank you. I like my stash too. Yeah, good question. Oh, cocaine? Like, what do you want to know? Righto. So you know when you guys delete a comment and then it comes back up, it's because I'm putting it back up. Just so you know, because I know, like, just so you know. Well, this is true. 100%. We always have a good time. Do I like progressive metal? I like most metal. I just don't like deicide and that kind of metal. But yeah, if it's good, I'll listen to it. Do I dream jail dreams? I do actually. Um, it's a bizarre. It's so bizarre because um, it's almost like a nightmare. Like the when you're having a nightmare and it's like ultra realistic. I think that's what it's like, but it's like it's always the same. It's always the same thing. What I dream about, and it's always something happens, and I end up doing something, and end up getting like an extra 20 or 30 years. It's always the same thing when I have the dream, like not the exact same thing, but it always ends up the same thing. So like something happens, I do something, I get more time. It's a nightmare. Nightmares are like free horror movies. It's not so bad. So, true story. When a lot of people are like on different levels in prison, I've spoke about this. So a lot of people.
Sorry.
That's all right. You might be able to, if you turn that off. I've got my other.
It's all right. It's all right, I promise.
Yeah, I was gonna say it, but I thought better. Mods are on fire tonight. My hair busted. True. Wait. Biff, the vape makes you dream, I find. You know what? You're not the first person who said that to me, and I believe that as well, because that's what I was saying. So people take when we got nicotine patches. Obviously, a lot of people found out that nicotine patches will give you nightmares. So people were putting nicotine patches on their necks, so they would get more intense nightmares. And yeah, I don't want nightmares that much. I got PTSD because of it. Oh, what? Hello, Ali. That sounds like a bad idea. No, I'm not a writer. I just know a shitload of people. When I quit smoking weed and switched to cigs, I started getting intense dreams, lucid dreams, crazy nightmares. Do you know what? A lot of people say that too. A lot of people say that, like, but the opposite way around. When they, yeah. Yeah. So my mum just said the Champex, whatever it's called, the quit smoking medication gives you bad nightmares as well, apparently. My friend had a psychotic break on Champex, ended up in mental health ward. Yeah, there you go. So, as a matter of fact, they stopped giving it because of, I can't remember the exact logistics around what was going on, but everybody that was on Champex because of a certain few incidents that took place in prison were then taken off it. Oi, Carl the Croc Hunter, what's going on, legend? Douche, Bluetooth it. Gotta love our croc hunting friends. Champex had my stepfather cutting our phone lines and hiding phones under our couch. Damn. What, like hiding phones to listen as well? I went cold turkey on C's 2 years ago, caught flu, and every drag made me cough, so I just stopped. Yeah, so like I done it probably maybe 3 or 4 months ago. Tried to have a cigarette when I didn't have any vapes, and yuck! It is so disgusting. My bro does meth. First 3 months in prison was hard for him. Yeah, oi, if I can give you any information to relay back to your brother, obviously don't say it in these exact words or you'll get him urine. But just tell him to stay out of the politics. That's a very broad spectrum in prison. You know, the politics means drugs, you know, gang bullshit, you know, getting involved in all the jail. Oh, you're a dog, you're a snitch, you're a rat. You know, your dad gives reach arounds, all that kind of stuff, you know. You can't remember your dreams, smoke mooch, but when you stop, those dreams come in thick and fast. Most stop smoking shit has mild antidepressant that makes hallucinations. 100%. This is something that, like, obviously, if you know you are a flower smoker and you do get locked up, yeah, it's something that people experience a lot, you know, because a lot of people, especially here in Victoria, people mix tobacco with their yandi. So, um, obviously, we're talking about medical yandi here, folks. Yeah, and so yeah, people experience it differently. Do you get left alone, Biff, if you keep to yourself in prison? Yeah, so, but here's the truth, right? So it doesn't matter. You can keep to yourself as much as you want, but there's always people want to know who you are and want to know if you can be trusted, right? So what I will say is, like, you know, you can keep to yourself, but still, like, you've got to mingle a little bit. You know, if you spend all day in your cell and don't come out and mingle with the other people and do all this shit, well, then people are going to start calling you a cave dweller, right? And so a cave dweller is bad. You don't want to be called a cave dweller, because then everyone's going to think that you're hiding something. That's why you're spending all day in your cell. So you can definitely stick to yourself. You don't have to associate with anyone, but always, you know what I mean? How you going, brother? I met you the other day. Douche, dab 'em up, you know, bang, Bluetooth it. What's doing, bro? Just stay relevant in people's minds, because you don't want to be the guy who's sitting in the end cell at the end of the unit by himself in the dark all day. Like, well, what are you doing in there? And that's what everyone's going to be thinking. But yeah, 100%. You can get from the start of your sentence to the end of your sentence if you do these things, right? And it's pretty simple. 100%. Don't try and be. This is how you are going to get from the start of your sentence to the end of your sentence, just by doing your own thing, yeah? Number one, very important. Don't lie and pretend to be something that you are not. Number one, do not lie and pretend to be something that you are not, because you will get found out. Like, you know, people can, you can't even hide nothing. Like, screws will snitch you in as quick as anything. So, you know, don't lie, 100%. Keep to yourself, don't lie, and don't try and make up bullshit stories to make yourself out to sound like a gangster, because in your head you're thinking, oh yeah, it's going to make everyone scared, but it's not. It's going to make everyone, oh yeah, we've got another player in the fucking yard, let's see how he goes or she goes. So yeah, that's a big one. And then one is, like, just do your own thing, but, like, you know, don't be a cave dweller. Don't go kicking back in your cell for hours on end every single day. You know, in different states it's different, right? So I know in New South Wales, Queensland, they get locked down earlier. Yeah, we get locked down at 4 o'clock at Barwon and at the MAP and stuff like that, but most prisons you're out till like 6 or 7 o'clock at night. So there's so many things you can do. So I will say this: train, right? If you're in prison, you've obviously came to prison. You're probably at your worst, or one of the worst places you've been anyway. So use that time in prison to be smart about it. Do you know what I mean? Train, get the mind, body, spirit. Do you know what I mean? Get your mind right, get your body right, and get your spirit right. And so someone who's got a very strong mind, a very strong spirit, and very, very strong mentally, like they're people that are going to do well. And like, yeah, just doing those things, like healthy mind, like body, mind, spirit is you know, if you don't look after yourself in prison, because no one else is going to look after you. Like, I promise you, no one else is going to go out of their way to look after you. They don't care. So you have to look after yourself. So yeah, and obviously just the other things. Don't snitch on people. Don't be a fizz gig. You know, if you see someone getting shank sandwiched in a cell, just do an about face and walk the other way and pretend like you didn't see anything, because there's nothing you can do about it. If you want to be a hero and go jump in and help somebody who's getting shank sandwiched, well, you're probably going to get shank sandwiched yourself. So just do your own thing. Don't pretend to be something that you're not, and don't snitch people. Don't pretend to be a gangster. You know, this is Australia. We don't really have gangsters here. You know what I mean? There's not like Bugsy Malone's getting around and friggin' Lucky Luciano. You know, we've got criminals here, not really gangsters. You know. Chaos Candy can still be done, lol, on work cover. Wait, just before you go, JJ, I'm actually about to jump off, so I am going to jump off now, legends. So thank you once again, absolute legends, for joining my live, our live, and yeah. So tomorrow night, I will drop the Desi video tomorrow, and also we will be live tomorrow, Jess and myself. And yeah, so we'll have a couple of things planned, and obviously, oh yeah, so Dave Bristow, Boomerang Girl, I should be able to sort that out tomorrow, and yeah, that'll be done tomorrow. What else? So because we didn't do a giveaway tonight, so what the easiest thing for me to do is I'll give away gift vouchers. So anyway, with that gift voucher, like say for instance, you can get the 2 t-shirts, you can get whatever you like. So it's just going to be easier for the people who win the prizes that way. So you'll receive a gift voucher. But all right, legends, I am going to jump off, and I will see absolutely every one of you awesome peeps tomorrow night. Always, guys, if I am a little bit late, don't stress. I am always going to go live. If I'm not just going to leave you hanging, if I aren't going to go live, I'm going to do a message or something like that and post and let you guys know. What else did I have to talk about? No, that's about it. I reckon we can get stuck into it all tomorrow. But yeah, another awesome live, guys. Absolute legends. Both Bluetooth it. Yeah. Oh, actually, so I am going to be getting a little bit of content from here tomorrow as well, from where we are. So, yeah, I'll put that out sometime this week as well. But, all right, legends, much love, much respect. And, yeah, I'll see all of you tomorrow night. So premiere 7 p.m. and then live after that. All right, legends, much love, much respect. Bluetooth it. Oof. See you tomorrow.